Hello, this is Little Green Ghouls, and I managed to catch a pretty nasty cold this week, so instead of my usual book review, I decided to revive a video that I made a while back, but this time I'm going to include every Fear Street book ever. Hopefully this video gives you an idea of just how insanely vast the Fear Street series is. I included timestamps for each section, so you can jump around if you want. But let's get started with the original Fear Street series that ran from 1989 to 1997. Super Chillers was a spin-off series that would go on to be one of many, which was essentially the same as the OG Fear Street, except they were a bit longer, intended to include more holidays. They ran from 1991 to 1999. Fear Street also had a handful of trilogy spin-offs, but good luck finding specific info online about them now that the Netflix trilogy exists. These range from 1993 to 1996. Fear Street Sagas are a spin-off that appear to really dive into the history of Shadyside itself, which is pretty cool, but I haven't gotten to those yet. These ran from 1996 to 1999. Fear Street Seniors is one of the more unique spin-offs that focuses on one class of Shadyside students and all the horrible shit they go through. It ran from 1998 to 1999. Fear Street also spawned its Cheerleader series, which seems to contain some of the more well-known books from the entire franchise. These range from 1992 to 1997. Fear Street had another trilogy released with Fear Street Nights in 2005, which would be the last set of books for a while. Stein then came back in 2014 with even more Fear Street books, strangely under the subtitle of A Fear Street Novel, that just lasted until 2017, until the series would go through one last reboot. Fear Street had one last death gurgle for now, with Return to Fear Street, which was just 3 more books released from 2018 to 2019. Hell, as a bonus, let's just include Ghosts of Fear Street, a spin-off that targeted that 8 to 12-year-old demographic, because Lord knows 62 Goosebumps and 25 Series 2000 books weren't enough. These ran from 1996 to 1998. Well, that's it. I think I got them all. I've said I'll read all these, but who knows if that will actually happen, because they're never ending. Next week, hopefully we start Cheerleaders, The First Evil, because I read it and wrote my script and liked it. I just felt too shitty all week to do a full-on recording. Let me know in the comments what some of your favorite Fear Street spin-offs were. Are there any die-hard fans out there who can say they've read them all? Anyways, as always, thanks again for watching, and make sure you subscribe for
the pride, the love,